Just a little bit of chocolate milk before I start hitting the editing chair, guys. So today I'm going to be doing something kind of interesting, and I should say tonight because it's late at night and I haven't shot the vlog at all. And that's because I wanted to try something a little bit different. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Actually, it's coming up on exactly about 2 years ago. I shot my very first short film that I kind of put together. I don't think I even wrote a script for it. I just had the idea in my head. It's really more of a skit. It's a 2-minute short film, but I call it my first short film because it was the first narrative project that I actually did. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to rewatch this thing and critique it and see what I've learned over the past 2 years and watch my skin crawl. This is gonna be so painful to watch, guys. Oh, and for the record, I want to talk about real quick the equipment I was using. I don't even own the camera that I shot this on anymore. I shot this originally on a Canon 7D, and I know that may mean absolutely nothing to a lot of you guys, but that camera is so old, believe it or not, it was before they even had kind of autofocus for DSLRs. That's how old this camera was, and I think it was made in 2008 right now. And again, I made this in like 2016, so it's like a 6-year-old camera. It's a great stills camera. The 7D is actually well known as a stills camera, but the autofocus, it has no autofocus. So I was running manual focus. On all these shots, and half the time, take a look at this. I still have it. I was running it on this $60 stabilizer, which it's not a bad, it's bad, but I was running it on this stabilizer like this and trying to rack focus at the same time. Well, if you guys know anything about filmmaking, you know that in order to set up a stable shot on a stabilizer, you can't touch the camera. Well, I was obviously touching the camera the whole entire time. So, for the record, this short film, I admittedly, looks terrible. I knew hardly anything about cameras, f-stops, ISOs, frame rates. It looks bad. The only reason why it looks even as remotely good as it does was because I was shooting it on a Canon 50mm f1.4, which I know that now, but I didn't know that then. Okay, let's get this started. There's a big underlining theme to this vlog, by the way, and I'll explain at the very end. That font's all blown out. There's that very shaky tracking shot. I can't believe I was able to even get the focus that good. Oh, that was dark. Look at that ISO. It must be pumped up to like 6400. The music's a nice touch. I'll give myself credit on the music. Oh man. This looks like someone shot this on film in the 60s in the most worst way possible. It doesn't look retro in the good way. It just looks bad. Look at all that grain up there above the car. Oh my goodness, that noise. Ugh. Wow, that is a close shot of her face. There's the establishing mirror shot. I remember I was trying to rack focus there. That took forever. Oh my god. That shot means nothing. Oh my goodness. This is my JFC license plate. Didn't even take it off. Ooh, there's that sexy Mustang there. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this progression. It's kind of suspenseful. It's kind of working. Why would he be stroking her car? Totally just broke the 180 rule like 3 times there, by the way. Look at that rolling shutter. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, the noise and the grain in that shot. Oh my. I mean, I told you I've done all this for the vlog for a reason. I got to thinking about that project, and I got to thinking about, I remember how hard I worked on it, and that was actually a short film that I did for a contest for a fairly big filmmaking YouTube channel called Film Riot. And what they said they wanted was a short film that was musically driven. They said it had to be suspenseful, and that had to be portrayed through the music. And they even gave us, like, that music is from them, I believe. I can't remember. They gave us options to music, or they said we could find royalty-free music. I don't even know if that's theirs or not, but that was the music I had. I remember I combined, like, 2 pieces together and stuff, and it was all, I did it within a week of the deadline. I edited it in one night. Edited it. It's late and I've had chocolate milk, so give me a pass on that one, guys. I threw that all together in about one night. Obviously over color corrected it because the noise in it was terrible. I remember I shot it in 1080 and it looks like it's 360. Like, it looks like it's 144p. It looks terrible. So here is why I decided to go ahead and do all of this. I found all the source files for this project, and I found all the footage. I was looking through the footage, and it doesn't look as bad as that did. So I'm thinking, remember, like I said, I was very new, and I was just learning Premiere Pro. So I'm going to kind of re-edit this project and see if I can make it look any better and make the flow make a little bit more sense. Some of the shots are just downright bad, guys, and there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not going to go in for reshoots. Later on down the road, maybe I'd love to kind of maybe reshoot a project. I do like it. It has this kind of wait until dark kind of feeling about it, which I remember that's the kind of vibe I was going for. And so it kind of has that vintage 60s suspense vibe that I'd like, but it's bad in a lot of ways. So what I'm going to be doing tomorrow for tomorrow's vlog is redoing that project, and then showing you guys the final project, and maybe I'm going to even add in some sound. I'm going to clean up the video, change the color correction just a little bit more, try to knock down that noise as much as possible, throw in a little bit of warps. I know so much more about editing now. I said it, guys. I know so much more about editing now that I want to try to make that project look just a little bit better. And so that way I'm not so ashamed that it exists in my life. Anyway, that is where I'm going to end today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know it's probably a little bit long and it's a little bit different. It's not your typical vlog, but it's something that I've been wanting to kind of visit, especially since I'm coming up on the 2-year mark. I kind of wanted to take a look at this project and see how far that I've come and learn from the past mistakes that I've made on that project. I mean, just looking at it, it had so many just and plot holes, and I'm going to see if I can make it work. That's the goal, guys. I'm going to make it work. Anyway, that's where I'm going to end the vlog, guys. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning.